Rockstar Games, the same studio that gave us Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and at least 7 collective mental breakdowns while waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6, just decided to spice up Halloween by firing 30 to 40 freaking employees. Because nothing says
we are almost done with the most anticipated game on earth
like cutting staff before the freaking finish line. The official statement from Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company and corporate overlord, said the firings were due to gross misconduct, which in gaming industry terms translate to
we did something questionable, but we can't say that out loud because the stockholders are freaking watching.
Meanwhile, the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain said these workers weren't causing trouble, they were trying to freaking unionize. Which, of course, makes sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense why they were fired, because nothing terrifies billion-dollar publishers more than a group chat named Workers United. Honestly, guys, the gaming industry is in shambles right now. Layoffs are dropping faster than Cyberpunk 2077's frame rate at launch. Amazon cut 14,000 jobs, Microsoft's doing layoffs like a freaking seasonal event, and now Rockstar's joined the club with a "you're fired" expansion nobody freaking asked for. So today, gamers and gamerettes, we're taking a brutally funny and slightly depressing look at how Rockstar managed to go from outlaw to corporate sheriff. Welcome to the tragic comedy of
Rockstar Games Union Busters Edition.
Alright, gamers and gamerettes, let's break this down like a police report from GTA freaking Online. On October 30th, Rockstar Games quietly dropped a bombshell. Between 30 and 40 employees were fired across the UK and Canadian offices. The official word from Take-Two Interactive was gross misconduct, which sounds dramatic, like someone set fire to the server room or leaked the GTA 6 trailer, but according to reports, that's not even close to the truth. Enter the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, or IWGB, a group that's about as happy with Rockstar as players are with shark card prices. They came forward claiming the fired workers were all either part of a union or trying to form one. Oh, and get this, they were allegedly organizing a Discord group. That's right, Rockstar's crime of the month might have been joining a voice channel called
#Workers' Rights.
According to the IWGB President Alex Marshall, the firings were a flagrant contempt for the law and a blatant and ruthless act of union busting. And guys, trust me, when a union uses words like ruthless, you know it's freaking serious because it's usually Rockstar's line when describing Trevor Phillips. Now, to understand how absurd this is, let's talk about Rockstar's image. This is the studio that literally built its brand on making fun of corrupt corporations, greedy executives, and broken freaking systems. They're the developers who made Life Invader, a parody of Facebook so on the nose that even Zuckerberg probably laughed nervously while uninstalling his app. And yet, here we are, the tables have turned and Rockstar has become the freaking parody. They've gone full meta, they're out here firing people allegedly for unionizing while developing a game that's supposed to mock that kind of exact behavior. Somewhere in Liberty City, an NPC just whispered,
"The prophecy is fulfilled."
And what's Take-Two's response? "We fully support Rockstar's freaking decision," which is basically the corporate version of saying, "We didn't see anything, officer." This isn't the first time the gaming industry has tried to explain mass firings with fancy buzzwords.
Restructuring, streamlining, realignment, pivot toward innovation.
All of these mean the same thing. Someone in a suit decided that employees were more expensive than quarterly bonuses. But what makes this story especially painful is Rockstar's track record with crunch culture. For years, we've heard stories of developers working 80 to 100 hours a week during the Red Dead Redemption 2 era. You'd think after years of players and journalists calling them out for burning out staff, Rockstar might take the treat your workers like humans route. But no. They just installed a revolving door at HR and called it efficiency. That's not even the worst part, guys. The worst part is many of these employees were working on Grand Theft Auto 6, the game that's supposed to break the internet the moment it drops. Imagine dedicating years of your freaking life to one of the most hyped games in history, only to be told,
"Hey, thanks for the effort. Now pack your desk and don't forget your mug."
And guys, this isn't happening in isolation. The entire industry has been playing a game of layoff simulator lately. Between Amazon, Microsoft, and Embracer Group, 2025 might go down as the year developers collectively realize that job security in gaming is about as real as Half-Life freaking 3. So, if we really think about it, what's the moral of the story so far? Well, it's simple. If you make games about anti-capitalist heroes,
don't fire your employees like a freaking Bond villain.
Now, let's take a step back, guys, and let's look at the bigger picture. This isn't just a Rockstar problem, it's an industry-wide freaking apocalypse. Over the past 2 years, game studios have been dropping employees faster than Ubisoft drops freaking NFTs. And every single time, it's wrapped in the same corporate freaking nonsense, adapting to market trends, overhiring during the pandemic, or my personal favorite,
investing in AI solutions.
they don't have the guts or the balls to say, we made too much money during lockdown, and now that gamers have jobs again, we can't handle it. It all started with Microsoft. The trend itself, it started by quietly cutting thousands of positions even after acquiring Activision Blizzard. Oh, but Amazon decided to reply and they one-upped them with 14,000 layoffs. And the Embracer Group, the company that bought everything from Tomb Raider to Lord of the Rings, has been axing studios like it's spring freaking cleaning. Now, Rockstar has joined the club. Oh, and the irony, they're doing this right as GTA 6 is supposedly nearing completion, a game that could single-handedly pay for everyone's salaries 10 times over the moment it freaking launches. But, believe it or not guys, this is the uncomfortable truth. This isn't about money, it's about control. Big studios don't like unions because unions mean employees get a say, and corporations hate it when anyone not wearing a Rolex has a freaking opinion. So, instead of addressing the crunch, burnout, or mental health, companies fire people trying to fix those things. It's like being trapped in a burning building, watching someone open the fire exit and then management says,
Actually, we're removing that door to optimize freaking airflow.
and the most insulting part, the PR freaking spin. Every layoff announcement comes with a cheery, we appreciate their contributions. I swear to God, it's corporate gaslighting 101. Fire someone on Monday, thank them in a press release on Tuesday, and then ask them to sign an NDA by Friday. Oh, and also, we cannot forget the excuse every company's been using nowadays. The golden excuse of all excuses. AI. Every executive is foaming at the mouth about AI-assisted development, which funnily enough sounds like,
We're training a bot to do your job slower but cheaper.
guys, we have to understand that developers are terrified not just of losing jobs, but of losing purpose. Game design is an art. It's storytelling, humanity, creativity, things an algorithm cannot replicate. It cannot. But yet here we are in an era where publishers see innovation as automating the soul out of their own freaking products. Rockstar's case perfectly symbolizes this shift. A studio once known for pushing boundaries and hiring rebels now feels like a faceless corporation. The kind of place where creativity goes to die right after your performance review. But guys, here is something that will blow your mind. The same companies doing these layoffs keep reporting record profits. Microsoft, Amazon, Take-Two, all bragging about how much money they're making while simultaneously acting like they cannot afford chairs
For their employees!
At this point, calling it restructuring is generous. It's more like corporate cosplay as poverty. So, when we see Rockstar firing staff right before GTA 6, it's not just a headline, it's a perfect snapshot of the gaming industry's identity crisis. Companies that once claimed to empower creativity now operate like freaking investment firms. It's no longer about making great games, it's about making shareholders smile. And us gamers, we're supposed to clap like freaking seals when the next trailer drops and pretend the layoffs never freaking happened. Rockstar built an empire by making games that mocked corporate greed. GTA 5 literally opens with characters robbing banks and mocking the freaking system. Red Dead Redemption 2 is about the death of freedom in the face of industrial power. And yet, in 2025, Rockstar is acting like the final boss of its own games. Imagine this, guys, imagine. If this were GTA 6, the mission would be called
Hostile takeover.
Objective.
Survive your job while management says we're a family in one cutscene and fires you in the freaking next one.
The funniest and saddest part, Rockstar's creative DNA used to come from rebellious developers who hated bureaucracy. Guys, the House brothers, Leslie Benzies, these were people who thrived on chaos and creativity. But as the years passed, the rebels left, and what's left now feels like a freaking theme park version of its former self. And that brings us to the AI issue. AI in gaming, guys, is not just about helping developers, it's about replacing them. Publishers love AI because it doesn't ask for lunch breaks, healthcare, or fair pay. Why hire 10 QA testers when a bot can pretend to find bugs? Why pay artists when you can prompt Mid-Journey to make concept art that looks like a freaking fever dream? Rockstar, for all its innovation, now risks becoming another case study in creative cannibalism. It's funny, it's hilarious, but in a depressing way. Imagine if the next GTA lets you walk into Rockstar North as a side mission and find NPCs protesting while NPC lawyers hand out pink slips. Honestly, that would be the most realistic thing they've ever made. We're heading into a future where game studios are obsessed with speed over soul. The goal isn't to make the next Skyrim or Witcher 3, it's to make a content freaking pipeline. And that right there, that's the tragedy. Games used to be made for love. Now they're made for freaking quarterly reports. The studio that mocked late game capitalism has become its poster child. Rockstar Games used to say, look at how messed up the world is. Now the world's saying, look at Rockstar. But guys, let's not completely crucify Rockstar yet. It's basically everyone. Developers everywhere are losing jobs to efficiency. Artists are they're being told to use AI tools for inspiration, which really means
So we can fire the concept team next quarter.
if the gaming industry were a GTA mission, we'd all be stuck in the part where you fail the objective and the game mocks you with a tip like,
Maybe next time don't trust freaking billionaires.
so gamers and gamerettes, here we are. Rockstar Games, once the ultimate symbol of rebellion, now looks like every corporation it used to roast. They fired people allegedly for unionizing, blamed it on gross misconduct, and called it a freaking day. Meanwhile, GTA 6, the game that could literally fund a small country, looms in the background like a silent
Sorry guys.
like a silent witness to corporate irony. But let's be real, when GTA 6 finally drops, the world will go quiet. Every gamer, journalist, and critic will lose their minds, and Rockstar will cash in big time. And somewhere in the credits, maybe, just maybe, we'll see a thank you note to the workers who were cut loose. Until then, this is the sad reality of modern gaming. The rebels have become the system, the outlaws have joined the freaking sheriff's department. So, Rockstar, here's to you. You used to make fun of billionaires, and now you freaking report to them. Bravo, Rockstar, bravo. You didn't just make satire.
You became it.
What do you guys think? Did I roast this once so-called king of rebellion, or was I being too soft on them? Drop your thoughts down below.
Before I unleash my AI-generated Trevor on you.
And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.